Transpyloric plane, very, very important. Focus. How do you draw the transpyloric plane? It's a horizontal plane that passes through lower border of L1 vertebra, drawn through the tips of 9th costal cartilage at a point where the linea semillunaris meet the costal margin. Okay. Various ways of drawing it. One is midpoint between your suprasternal knot and symphysis pubis. You draw a plane through that. Second is midway between xiphisternal joint and the umbilicus. You draw it through that. Lastly, you can ask the patient to keep his hand below the xiphisternal joint, and along the lower edge of his hand, you can draw the transpyloric plane. But it has to be the patient's hand, not your hand. Okay? Right. So there are various ways of drawing transpyloric plane. What are the structures that are found at the transpyloric plane? Now don't bother to read. I'm going to give you a lot of theory on the screen. Don't bother to read. Ask yourself, do I know this? Of course you know it. Transpyloric, tip of 9th costal cartilage, lower border of L1 vertebra. We just discussed it, right? Then the pylorus, the name is transpyloric. Obviously, it's going to pass through the pylorus of stomach. Okay, the portal vein is formed at that level. The hilum of kidney are found at that level. See, there is so much you already know about it. You just have to add knowledge. But always revise what you already know. Otherwise, every time you will keep on studying. There's no point in it. Some knowledge has to become, you must be confident about some knowledge and then you have to build on it. Come. So let's see how many we got left. Okay. So tip of 9th costal cartilage, pylorus of stomach, pancreas, neck, portal vein formation, gallbladder, fundus, hilum of kidney, origin of superior mesenteric artery, lower end of spinal cord. All these, you should remember all. There are many more, but I'm giving you these. Transverse mesocolon attachment. Now, why is it important to know the exact level of transpyloric plane? That's something that you should ask yourself. Why should I know this? See, you have a big abdomen in front of you. Where should you take an incision to approach a particular organ? You have to know that. You can't randomly take incisions, right? Not only should you know where the organ is, you should also know where other organs are in relation to it. For that, you have to know all the structures at transpyloric. Suppose somebody told you, oh, you can make an incision at transpyloric plane, you will come to the pylorus of stomach. They didn't tell you that at the same level the portal vein is formed. They didn't tell you lying below it was the neck of pancreas, right? So you have to not only know the organ you are trying to reach, but the other organs you will also find at that level. Okay? And then again, this is the orange edge slide, so you have to pause and read. You're going to need the transpyloric plane for gastric surgery, pancreatic surgery, as well as renal surgery. You can also use this when you're doing a radiological examination and at the transpyloric plane, what all are you seeing in this particular patient. So if you're liking my lectures, do like and subscribe to my channel.